Hello, this is Samuel Acuña, and I'm continuing my discussion on the book Successful Marriages and Families, Proclamation, Principles, and Research Perspectives for the Family 100 class at BYU, Idaho. And I decided for the second chapter to focus on will be the same as in the book, Chapter 2. The ABCs of Successful Romantic Relationship Development, Meeting, Dating, and Choosing an Eternal Companion. So in the chapter it talks about the ABCs. And the ABCs that they explain are A is awareness, B is build-up, C, continuation or falling to a commitment to a long-term relationship. And included in this is also D and E, the decline of a relationship and the ending of a relationship, which could obviously happen at any stage of the ABCs, but preferably before B, right? Before it becomes a build-up of a relationship. And so I want to preface this discussion and thoughts I have is that at the beginning of the chapter, it explains the different backgrounds that people sometimes come from, different homes and different teachings and beliefs. I am a convert to the church. I joined the church when I was 18. So although my family, I think, did their best at times to raise me to be a good man and an honest person and to work hard, I was also not raised with the principles of the church. And so I felt like in my courtship with my wife, I was at a somewhat disadvantage. And I was grateful that she was not only patient with me, but it allowed me to make mistakes and to learn to grow. And it's been a process, and I'll get maybe in more detail later on as we go on with the chapters. But just the initial courtship, I know she was patient with me, and I am so grateful for that. And it is important. Our backgrounds of who our parents are and how we're raised, the relationships that we view, will determine a lot of how we act and what we expect out of relationships. And so that's why I'm grateful the chapter mentioned that, because there's obviously healing that can happen, the atonement can happen, it can always help you become a better person. And so the chapter talked about, like I said, the A is for awareness, right? So you have to be aware of somebody. And it talked about being physically attracted. And to some people that is, a physical attraction could be, I believe this person's good looking, I would like to date that person. Or it could be, I really like that person's laugh, or I think they're really funny, or it could be some type of thing that starts with perhaps an infatuation, right? And then you want to date that person. And for me, I was grateful to just meet somebody that I was very physically attracted to, and I thought they were a fun person. And it says the build-up of the relationship. So you want to continue to know the person, you want to continue to build it up. And as you get to meet that person, you may find things that you don't like about them, things that you want to end the relationship with, and you shouldn't be afraid to end a relationship at any time. And it is better not to waste their time, right? No one wants their time wasted. And I know that as you continue to prosper and continue to improve your relationships, that it can lead to the continuation of the courtship. And that is a beautiful phase. And it also talks about to make sure that the engagement process and the wedding reception is different from the importance of beginning your eternal family. Because a lot of people get caught up, we have to make sure everyone's at the wedding, or we have to make sure that all these things are included. Because a lot of people that were interviewed said they believed their engagement was too long, and because they already made the decision that they were going to be married. So just remember, the most important thing is being married in the temple and doing it right versus the big extravagant reception or anything like that. And make sure you marry the right person. And you should never feel obligated to stay in any relationship. If you want to get out, you can get out, and it'll be better for both of you. You will someday both be thankful that happened. And I know that for myself. I'm grateful that I found someone that was patient with me and was able to work with me, and we continuing on our marriage, and it's been great. Thank you.